So, we're going to talk about Foundation of Group Behavior, presented by Group 6, Cahya Mahadiputri and Raisa Verina. This is the learning objective. 1. Meaning of group behavior. 2. The core elements that influence how people behave in a group setting. 3. Stage of group development. And 4. Show how status and size differences affect group performance.
Meaning of group behavior. A group is formed when two or people interact and come together to accomplish a common goal. The main reason behind creating groups is that they are more effective and people can be influenced by other actions, feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. Group behaviors refers to observe acts and feeling of the action of individual in a group. A group can influence an individual's behavior to match that of the group. This is called confinity. The formal definition of group confinity refers to how individuals change their belief or behavior to fit in a particular group. The core elements that influence how people behave in a group settings. The basic basis of group behavior involves the core elements that influence how people behave in a group settings. These include 1. Social identity. Individuals derive a sense of identity from the groups they belong to, which affect their attitudes and actions. 2. Group norms. Unwritten rules or standards with a group dictate acceptable behavior, guiding how members interact. 3. Roles. Individuals assume a specific role within a group, which shape their responsibility and behavior. 4. Conformity. The tendency of individuals to align their behavior with group expectation to fit or gain approval. The last, congenius. The sense of solidarity or unit within a group that influences member willingness to work together and support each other.
Next is stage of group development. Temporary groups with finite deadlines pass through a unique sequencing of action or inaction called the punctuated equilibrium model, shown 1. The first meeting sets the group's direction. 2. The first phase of group activity is one of inertia and thus makes slower progress. 3. A transition takes place when the group has used up half its allotted time. 4. This transition initiates major change. 5. A second phase of inertia follows the transition. 6. The group's last meeting is characterized by markedly accelerated activity. At the first meeting, the group's general purpose and direction are set. Then the group establishes a framework of assumption and principle to which the group will conform. The last is show how status and size differences affect group performance. Status is a powerful motivator that has profound behavioral effects when people sense a difference between their perception of their status and that of others. First is status and norms. High status people are also better able to resist conformity pressure than their lower status peers. An individual who is highly valued by a group but doesn't need or care about the group's social reward is particularly able to disregard conformity norms. In general, bringing high status members into a group may improve performance, but only up to a point, perhaps because these members may introduce counterproductive norms. Second is status and group interaction. Individuals seeking higher status in a group tend to become more assertive, especially if they already hold higher status in other groups. They are more vocal, critical, commanding, and use techniques like favors or jargon to assert their competence. However, some high-status individuals may conceal their status to maintain group harmony. Lower-status members tend to contribute less, which can reduce the group's overall performance, especially if their expertise goes unused. Supervisor can encourage their participation. Importantly, having too many high-status individuals in a group can hinder its performance. A balance of status is ideal. Size and dynamics. Does a group size have an impact on its general behavior? Yes, however, the impact varies according to the desired result, example, performance and creativity. 12 or more people make up an excellent group size for getting a variety of opinions. Larger groups should be more productive if gathering information or coming up with ideas is the main objective. If productivity and performance are the main objective, smaller groups with no more than 7 members work best. This is also when transformational leadership tactics work best, or see the leadership chapter. The size of the group affects how ethical decisions are made as well. Conclusion. Group behavior refers to how individuals act within a group setting, influenced by factors such as social identity, group norms, roles, conformity, and cohesion. Groups evolve through stage, and their effectiveness is shaped by status and size. High status individuals often resist conformity and assert more influence, while lower status members may contribute less. A balance in status and optimal group size, generally fewer than 7 for performance or 12 for ideas, promotes better group outcomes. However, status inequality and large groups can lead to reduced performance and dissatisfaction.